Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Here's a handshake. Here, shake me. Thank you so much for coming. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch one of my videos. It really means a lot to me that you take out time to watch my videos. So thank you so much for coming. Now, in today's video, I've got something really special for you, and I'm going to be talking about how to actually make money on Fiverr. Now, if you haven't watched my last video, in my last video, I talked about the 10 different websites that you can use to make money online. I'm going to leave a link up there in the description for you to go check it out. But essentially in that video, one of the methods I touched on was Fiverr, and I actually showed you guys a screenshot of my earnings on one of my accounts on Fiverr. And after that video, several people reached out to me in the DMs asking me how they can get started on Fiverr and how they can actually make money on Fiverr. So in this video, I've decided to go a little bit in depth and talk about how to actually make money on Fiverr. And not just that, I've actually made it a lot more compact. So I've added a lot more things which I'm going to talk about today. First, we're going to look at the possibility of making big money on Fiverr. Then I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that you can use to make good money on Fiverr. Then I'm going to show you some of the highest selling categories on Fiverr. And after that, I'm going to show you the best way that you can use to really crush Fiverr in 2020. I'm not talking about making $1,000 in a month. I'm talking making $1,000 and upwards in a week. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into my computer right now and look at this method. But before we do that, I just want to remind you, if you haven't already, to make sure to like this video, make sure to share the video. Also, you can subscribe, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified once I upload a new video on the channel. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into my computer screen and I'm going to show you what I have in store for you. Quick shout out to last week's winner, Ayodele Jonathan. Congratulations on winning your ticket. Simply send me a DM to redeem your ticket, and I wish this week's winner a lot of luck. Okay guys, let's get into the video. Okay guys, as you can see, we're back here in Fiverr, and you can see this is the place I showed you in the last video, the Fiverr website, how to navigate the Fiverr website. And we're just going to look at a couple of things before we get in depth into what we have for this video. The first thing I want to let you know is that on Fiverr you can pretty much sell anything, right? There's no restriction to what you can sell on Fiverr. I'm not talking like illegal stuff, I'm talking legal stuff. There's really nothing that you cannot sell on Fiverr. Now, some people may have been put off by the fact that the site says that the name of the site is Fiverr, so it means like $5, because that's what some people raise the concern, that it's just $5 services that you can put up on Fiverr. But the thing with Fiverr is that you can offer as many services, and you can offer upsells, and you can also offer packages. So you can charge a lot more than $5. You can charge even upwards of $1,000 per service if what you're offering is worth it. So some people actually think that you cannot make big money on Fiverr, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go over some of the profiles here that are actually making a good money on Fiverr, and I'm going to talk about the categories that I think you should also look into if you want to make money on Fiverr. Some categories have higher selling power than the other, so if you focus on those categories, you can make a lot more money very quickly. So we're going to start over here under logo design. Now under graphics and design, under graphics and designs, there are a lot of categories there, but I'm going to list out the ones that really get a lot of people paying big money for them. First, you're going to see logo and brand identity, and under there you have logo design, brand style guides, business cards, and stationery. Now, logo design actually makes money. I know there are some people out there that charge very huge amounts of money to design logos, but the thing with Fiverr is that there's a lot of people offering logo services on Fiverr, and they're offering it for dirt cheap. So I wouldn't really recommend in 2020 for you to just jump in and offer only logo designs, because there's a lot of people in there in that category, and it's going to be really hard for you to stand out if you're offering just logo design on Fiverr. So anything in that category, I'm not going to advise you to do that. Then under arts and illustration, you have other services like illustration, tattoo design, portraits and caricatures, cartoons and comics, storyboards. But the thing with art and illustration is that it's a very specialized market, right? Not everybody is going to be looking to buy that kind of thing every single day. Now, there's a lot of traffic on Fiverr, don't get me wrong, but if you want something that is going to bring money steadily for you, I wouldn't really advise you to look in there, except you're very good at it and you have a unique value proposition that you bring to the table. The next thing we're going to look at is the gaming section, and from here onwards we're getting more into specialized. These are the areas that pay really big money on Fiverr. You're hardly going to see anything $5 here. Anything $5 here is not serious work. So you can get paid real big money in any of these categories. So from gaming, gaming design, graphics for streamers, Twitch stores, you can get upwards of $50 to $100 in that category for any service you decide to offer. For packaging and labels, guys, this one is another big seller. And what you can do under packaging and labeling is that you can combine services. So if you are a logo design and you do brand identity, you want to take that package but also offer this one as well. So go and learn how to do packaging designs, learn how to do book and album covers, and offer them as bundles. That way you're going to make a lot more money on Fiverr.com. After that, we look at visual design. Visual design, there's a lot of people that are paying huge money for visual design. Everything under that category is a big seller. Now, some people just stick to only editing of single photos, but you don't want to do that. You want to go for bundle offers. Bundle offers sell very well on Fiverr, so that's what you want to check out. Now, under web and mobile, there's a lot of money that you can make under web and mobile. Trust me, like you can make a lot of money just designing anything that has to do with web and mobile design. Web and mobile design, social media design, banner ads, there's money to be made there. Under architecture, this one you don't really get that much work like consistently, but you can make money there. It's just that it's not as consistent as either web design or even as consistent as packaging and labels. And the other works all here, the merchandise, the miscellaneous, the product and character design, and the print design as well. All of them are only going to work very well if you offer them as bundle offers instead of offering them singularly. Okay, so the next category we're looking at is digital marketing. Now, under digital marketing, there's a lot of services that you can offer under digital marketing. But the thing with digital marketing is that you need to have some form of expertise or experience when it comes to this category. So if you're someone that doesn't really have a lot of experience, I wouldn't really advise you to come under this category, except there's something that you can do very well and you're an expert at it and you've made money from it in the past or somewhere else, or you have a skill set that you bring to the table, a unique skill set. That's when I would advise you to delve into this category, because there's a lot of things that have to do with analytics, that have to do with reading data, and if you're not very good at that, I would advise you to not even consider this category. But if you're good at that, you can make a lot of money from here. You can offer complementary services. If you do website design, you can offer something like e-commerce marketing, you can offer email marketing, or even content marketing, influencer marketing, SEO. Those are going to work well as combination offers if you do anything that has to do with websites and mobile design. The underwriting and translation, this section has the biggest amount of service providers come from this section, because everybody is open to writing, right? Most people can write. So writing is just about taking a pen and piece of paper, or just opening your notepad and ideas begin to flow and then you write them down. So writing has a lot of people under it. The way to win with writing and translation services is to have an area that you're good at. So if you have a niche market that you're good at, maybe it's business plan writing or research papers that you're very good at, you're going to make a lot of money on this category, because there's a lot of people in there and there are always people looking for things to do under writing and translation. There's a lot of things that can be done under there, and there's a lot of money to be made. The next category is video and animation. Now guys, this place is another money spinner. Anything that has to do with video and audio work makes money anywhere in the world, right? And Fiverr is no exception. When it comes to this category, the average that you can make for every order that you put out there is about $50 and upwards. Like there's no upper limit to how much you can make on this category. So almost everything here is a big time seller, and as always, you don't just want to stick to one product offering. You want to combine it as a bundle. You want to combine multiple options. Okay, so if you're good at doing whiteboard and animated explainer videos, you can combine that with intros and outros. You can combine that with logo animations if you do logo design. So the key to success is all in the combination of bundles, combination of services, offering services together instead of offering one service. The trick there is that when someone sees that you're offering a bundle and then they see another person offering singular services, before they begin to rationalize it in their head that why do I have to get this and get this and get this everywhere when I can get one person that does everything for me? So you're going to get paid a lot more money because you're taking a lot of distraction away from the person who wants to buy. You're making his buying decision a lot more easier, so the person is going to want to work with you. After that, audio design as well. So music and audio, everything under here sells a lot. But this one, if you don't have a good voice, it's not going to really make much sense for you, except you follow the process I'm going to outline towards the end of this video that you can use to outsource stuff and get people to do it for you. So this category is a huge money spinner if you know, or if you follow what I'm going to show you towards the end of this video when it comes to outsourcing stuff. Under programming and tech, guys, this is another place for the big boys. This is where big money is made. If you want to make big money on Fiverr, you can just forget every other category and just come straight into this category, guys, because there's people looking to do stuff. Every single thing under this category has a bestseller there. If it's WordPress, website builders and CMS, game development, web programming, e-commerce development, user testing, databases, chatbots, everything here is a money spinner, guys. But this involves a bit of tech knowledge. So if you're not really tech savvy, I wouldn't advise you to check out this category. But if you're tech savvy, or if you can know how to use the outsourcing I'll talk about towards the end of the video, this category can make a lot of money for you. So that's programming and tech. And then under business, we have everything that has to do with business management and marketing and all that. So virtual assistants, market research, business plans, again, lead generation, career advice, they all fall under this category. Now you notice something here, that most of these categories actually blend into other categories. If you're able to understand how these categories work together, you're going to make a lot of money. Let's say, for example, under business now, you can see business plans, and someone who is under the writing category knows how to write business plans, and then he puts his service both under the writing and translation category and also under the business category. So he's getting people from two ends of the market to come out and check his gig, his service, and he's going to make a lot of money. So you want to look at different categories and find out how you can combine those categories together, and that's how you're going to make money, good money on Fiverr. And then the last category is lifestyle. So under lifestyle is pretty much anything goes, right? This is where people without skills, without talents, this is where everybody falls under. There's different things you can do under lifestyle. There's online lessons, relationship advice is even here, guys. Listen, if you're very good at solving relationship problems, you can make money on Fiverr just with that knowledge. Everything falls under here: spiritual and healing, family and genealogy, collectibles, viral videos. If you want people to put your message or say your message like a spokesperson, everything still falls under this category. So these are the main categories that we have over on Fiverr. And then we have for industries, right? Different industries, for real estate, influencers, gaming, e-commerce, architecture, podcasting. You have different services for different industries. Now we're going to scroll a bit down and I'm going to show you what some of these services look like. So you can see over here, this person has a gig that's starting at $500. This is the first service that is offering, but this person has a pro verified account, right? If you have a pro verified account, that means Fiverr has actually gone to verify your account. Probably you've had a lot of orders and Fiverr has looked and seen that you're good at what you do, and so they give you this badge. So you see, this person is not on the $5 level again. This person's services starts at $500, okay, and it has over 132 reviews with a 5-star rating. This other person here will be your social media manager plus a bonus. The service starts at $40, guys. $40 with over 79 reviews and a 4.9 star rating. So you want your rating to always stay high, and you always want to gather as many reviews as possible. This is one trick that you can use to push yourself up in the Fiverr search engine, and then people are going to find you out. Now I'm going to talk about some tricks that you can use to get started here. If you've never been on Fiverr, or you want to shoot your Fiverr game to the next level, if you were on Fiverr before but your account started slowing down and you want to push your account up, there are a few key things that you need to do. First of all, you want to make sure that you're using the right titles and keywords when creating your gigs. The right titles and keywords are really going to make your gig stand out a lot. You don't want to copy what everybody else is doing. That's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do is to make sure that you put something unique in your description, right? You can look at what everybody else is doing, but have something unique that stands your own gig out from what every other person is doing. For example, if people say they're going to manage social media pages on Facebook, your own gig can be, I'm going to manage your social media page on Facebook, but I'm also going to do your page insights. I'm also going to show you how to grow your page. I'm also going to give you a free ebook showing you how to grow your page. that's like a bundle offer in one package, right? So you're offering a lot of services out of just one offer, and you're going to make a lot of money that way. So that's one thing that you need to note. Then the next trick that is very important is when it comes to reviews. So if you're starting out, if you just have a brand new account, you really want to listen out to this. This is going to involve spending a little money, but what you can do is you buy a few gigs from people and send them to your account, right? Do you understand? You buy gigs and then you send them to your account. So what happens is when those people buy the gigs and they give you their reviews, you're going to have some reviews to start off with. Now, let's say, for example, you buy 10 reviews at $5 each, which is going to be $50. And then those people buy the gig, that's they buy your gig, and then they give you a review. You're going to spend only how much? You're going to spend only $10. After Fiverr takes $1 from every $5 that is spent, Fiverr is only going to end up taking $10, and you're going to get your $40 back. And just like that, you've gotten 10 reviews on your gig, and then you can go in and edit your gig and increase the price. So that's a very neat trick that you can use to increase your account, immediately increase the quality of your account, so that your gig goes up the search engine and people can start seeing your gig quickly. So that's it for the tips and tricks when it comes to Fiverr. Now, the next thing we're going to discuss is how to actually crush Fiverr in 2020. And guys, this is something that has just been blowing up over the past couple of days, but not a lot of people have been talking about it. I mean, people have been doing this way back, as in like 2 years ago, but now it's really making a comeback on the whole of YouTube, and it's called drop servicing. So drop servicing is essentially whereby you create a website outside of Fiverr, and then you come on Fiverr, you look for people that are selling things on Fiverr, you take those services, you list them on your website, and then you get people to pay you outside Fiverr. When those people pay you, you come to Fiverr and get that work done, and then you take the money that's in between. So let me give you an example. Let's say this service, for example, this consulting on how to be successful with Facebook ads. You take an offer like this, you go out and create a website on Facebook consulting services, and then you charge how much? You charge, let's say, $1,500, right? You charge $1,500 on your website. Now, when somebody buys from you, you simply come to Fiverr and then you order this gig for $500. So when you order this gig for $500, what's gonna happen? That person paid you $1,500. You came here and you ordered the gig for $500. So you just give this person only $500 to get the job done, and then you pocket the money that's in between. That's the $1,000 in between. So that is what drop servicing is in a nutshell. And you can do this for pretty much any kind of service. Let's say you decide to offer social media management, right? You want to offer social media management, and on Fiverr you see a very good offer, someone who has gotten a lot of orders on Fiverr, the person is offering it for $40. You can go out and create a website and offer that same service for $200. Now when someone pays you that $200, you simply come to Fiverr and then you buy that gig for $40, and you pocket the difference of $160, if that makes sense. So if you're pocketing $160, just 10 gigs alone or 10 orders alone, and you're going to be making about $1,600, that's $1,600 just from doing that. And this is a strategy that you can use to make a lot of money. I know people who are silently killing it with this model, and that is essentially how you can crush Fiverr in 2020. So what I'm going to do is, if this video gets up to 20 likes, I'm going to make another video going through the whole drop servicing model, how to set up the website for drop servicing, how to find people to come over to your website and buy from you, how to advertise, how to get free traffic on that website and get people buying those services that you've listed on your website, and then show you how to do the whole process, getting your gigs from Fiverr and putting them on your website, and then getting people to buy from you. When you make money, you come over on Fiverr and you buy the service. If you guys want to see a video like that, like I said, all you need to do is give this video up to 20 likes. If I get up to 20 likes, I'm going to make that video. If I don't get up to 20 likes, then I may not make the video, but if I get 20 likes, I'm going to make that video happen. And that is it pretty much for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, it really helps the channel. Also make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notified once I release a new video on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my other videos on the channel. I'm going to leave them up here somewhere on the screen. Make sure to check them out, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.